Anyway, does my hair look okay?
Yeah.
I need to wash it.
It looks poppin'. I'm finally going to the gym on Monday. I've told people if I don't go, please send me a rude text. That's degrading. So I feel bad and go the next day.
I have a playlist
For
Mic
the
check,
gym.
mic check.
Huh?
I'm checking my mic.
Yeah, I have a playlist on. Oh, my ovaries. I have a playlist on for
Gym?
yeah.
What's on playlist?
It's called Lose Some Fat Bitch.
What? Are you
I
serious?
swear. Wait, let me confirm that name. I swear it's called Lose Some Weight Bitch.
I thought I was the only one who needed like constant tough love, but yeah.
I just come up with very nice name.
That's actually
Lose
funny.
Some Weight Bitch. The songs are bangers though.
Yeah.
I have how many
Yo,
hours is
Ash.
it? 4 hours.
We are in studio today.
We're in studio? Oh, nice. Okay. It's 4 hours, 26 minutes. That's some serious weight that you're losing. I'll share it with you.
That's so nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Because I think even I need to change my screenshot and be like, because I'm getting pa it girl era.
You're using screenshots to work out?
No. I want to put like a screenshot of something that's like tough lovish as my screensaver. So every time I open it, I'm like, move your ass. Oh yeah, I think I'll put that as my wallpaper. Move your ass.
Yeah. Or lose some weight, bitch.
That's for the playlist.
But you don't need to lose weight. You just need to like tone and
I just need to be healthy, to be honest.
and get strong. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need it.
Also, your legs can be hurting when you walk upstairs for 2 seconds.
Bruh, you forget my legs. It's my heart. I'm out there breathing.
Oh yeah,
like I'm dying.
Are you ready, guys?
See, we're boarding.
Oh, you're bonding.
Podding.
Oh, okay.
Ponding.
I'm at Katia vibes. No, I'm joking.
Pole, I'm sorry.
Austin in the building.
Whoop whoop. Say something.
Sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you.
What's popping, guys? Welcome
Say
back to another episode of Double-Sided Tape.
Episode 19.
Episode 19. Myself, Ashley.
Nimrod. And I don't know why my mic is falling down. Wait.
You need to tighten it from here.
Just
No, here. It's
push
this.
it back.
Just push
There
it
we
up.
go.
There we
No,
go.
there's that knob that is here.
This
The
one.
round
Yeah, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Adjust it.
It's tight.
Adjust it.
He said adjust it.
And then push the whole
Okay.
lever backwards. The whole system. Yeah. Push it back like this.
Mnadu.
I think it's okay though.
We'll have
It's
to start
fine
again.
It's
now.
fine now. It's actually
okay.
fine. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's stable. It was this thing that was
Anyway.
Should we
my
start
life.
again?
No.
Bro,
This is
content.
raw. This is raw
not
stuff.
saying
In
on
fact, someone
anything.
was even asking me the other day, is your content on the podcast scripted? We're like, no.
Damn, if they only knew how much shit we put down on notes
And not use it.
and we don't even use it because
Yeah.
we just go on like a, what is it called? Like a whirlwind?
Whirlwind. Hey.
Whirlwind.
Hey, you're using tough words.
Also, forgive my voice. It's sexier though today. Do you like my voice when it's husky like this?
It is. Sometimes when I get a flu and I get, when the flu is about to leave your body, so your voice is still a bit husky. Because
Yeah.
my voice is generally like on the squeaky end. I don't have like bottom. In radio they go like your bottom, your mid, and your top. I
Yeah.
use mid top, not bottom mid.
Yeah.
But then when I have a flu, I use bottom mid, and it's so nice. And I'm like, ooh, call
It's
me like
nice.
the night girl. Like,
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
But
you
then
should do it.
also yesterday, like I had no voice, absolutely no voice. Like my voice disappeared on Sunday, Monday. Then yesterday was Tuesday. Oh, damn, Tuesday.
it's okay.
Okay, clearly
It's fine. You get it.
Yeah, we already know when we record.
Kuna matata kesho.
So yeah, I didn't necessarily have a voice for the past like 3 days. But honestly, like I don't mind because that means I don't have to talk to people. But a friend of mine called. Shout out to him. I don't think I should be saying. I don't know if I. Anyway, a friend of mine called.
friend called.
He's in media and he wanted to talk about now the podcasting world and if it's viable. So me with my husky ass voice, I was like, yeah. Like, yes, it is viable. It's the future. A lot of.
I'm gonna make a friend's reference.
I'm sorry.
Wait, are you okay, Austin?
So at some point I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, my voice is gone. And I'm like, clearly he realized that in the first like 2 seconds of talking to, but it sounded so bad.
I'm sure
Like,
it's kind of reminding me of Joey's agent in Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Estelle.
Yeah.
Estelle sounds like that.
Oh,
Like
it was-
Estelle.
It was so
Why is my
bad.
nose so itchy? It's so odd.
It's money.
It's money?
When your nose
Amen.
is itchy, when your
Palm's itchy.
Yeah.
Which palm is it? Because I know it's usually like the left palm is money going, or then right is money
Listen,
in.
all of them is money in.
Yes.
Okay. I was watching a TikTok always. If
We're
there's
always
ever
watching
an
TikTok.
episode where I don't say that, just know I've been on a hiatus or I actually was kidnapped and this is a clone.
True.
This guy was talking about like different body parts and different features that people have and the percentage of people
Successful
like that in the
people?
world.
Yeah,
No, not
okay.
successful. Like the percentage of people in the world like that. So the gap, how many people in the world in percentage.
Yeah.
Then it was like I think it was like 20% of people in the world have X's on both hands. I have X's on both hands. Can you
X's.
see them? Not those kind of X's.
And those kind of X's. Okay. Spill.
Let me tell
Spill.
see
Spill.
what I mean? We always say we're gonna
Yeah.
start with something and we never.
We always finish though.
So, I was traveling back from somewhere recently, and actually Monday, went for a little trip with the ladies of my friend's birthday, and so we're traveling back. So I'm scrolling through my Instagram, my Twitter, blah blah. So I get a notification. Guess who's back?
Your ex. Wait. I have a theory. I'm
God.
an astrology bitch. So what's your star sign again?
Sagittarius.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Explains
think his
it.
birthday is today.
Happy
It's
birthday,
third May-
ex.
It's May. It's been May. Yeah?
It's May. Today is May what?
Third?
May 3rd, yeah.
It's his birthday.
She remembers.
Then he goes ahead. So I posted a really cute video on my Instagram. It's very cute. It's on my TikTok. Check it out there. So I post up a video on my Instagram. Replied to your Instagram story. You do look nice. Not this nigga also sending me messages on Twitter. I'm like, you've come back like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like absolutely nothing.
Did you reply like nothing happened? What did you reply?
I just double tapped it. Like I just liked it. Me, I have
Energy.
no hard feelings, but for real,
yeah.
like anyway.
But that's what a lot of guys do, especially like guys who had you and now they don't, is I saw a TikTok about it. About how they like, there's a babe ranting about how when guys leave you is when they start stalking you and seeing how well you're doing, and that's when they decide to pop back. And I'm like, rude.
Did Andy send that to you?
I think so.
Yeah, he sent me this.
Yeah, and then there's a male reply to it. I
Yeah.
can't remember. I was not focused on the male reply because I think like
No, I think the male reply is relevant because for him, he was just like, it doesn't take anything out of a man to
Yeah.
stalk you.
Yeah.
It doesn't take anything. So don't even think, oh my God, he's still watching my shit. Oh my God, he's still trying to be in contact. No, he's just bothered. He just wants to find out what you're
then
up
why
to.
is he replying to a story, huh?
I sent the screenshots to my friend Fiona, and I was just like, "Guess what? Monday has brought us
An ex-boyfriend.
the exes," and she was just like, "I really wonder what's going through his mind." And I was like, "He's probably thinking, oh shit, I really can't live without her ass."
Of course, they all realize that at some point. It just depends what point. If you realize early, good. If you realize late,
What
toodles.
do you think, Austin? What will be the reasoning for that? Why is this genius back?
He just wants a piece of your pussy.
That's what I've been asking him to have.
There's no rocket science behind it.
But that's what I've been asking him to have.
And now, wait.
I really could care less because I'm getting new dick.
Probably he just feels like you might want some emotional attachment to it, but then he doesn't know how to communicate that, yo, I just want to smash.
I've been telling him I just want to smash.
Maybe
there was
he's
even
not
a point
vocal.
I told him, I'm completely checked out of this shit. The only thing I want from you is your dick. That's the only thing.
But when women want things, does it scare men? Because I honestly feel like at some point when you are with women who are forward, who are like vocal, who know what they want, whether it's in a relationship, in a friendship, in the bedroom, I think it kind of intimidates men at some point. I think so.
Not really. I think a man who's exposed to a lot of things and a lot of experiences would not feel intimidated by a woman who knows what they want. Like, say, if you like a certain way of being pleasured, I think you communicate it. You say, you know what, Austin, this is what I want and this is how I want it. And that shouldn't intimidate a man. It should actually make you feel better that this woman trusts you enough to communicate what she wants.
That's what I thought until, I usually talk about with Kidogo experience. So I usually come and ask Austin for advice. I'm like, I need to dig into a man's brain. Every time I'm here early, I'm always constantly asking him some random questions about men, because I don't get it. Because I've been in a situation where they're like, oh, you being so forward kind of freaks me out, that your energy is a bit much for me.
It's happened to me as well.
Yeah.
I've been told you have a very strong, that thing for very strong personality. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But some men don't like the forwardness. Like, it freaks them out to know that a woman can actually tell them what they want.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
Because I think for the longest time, they're just used to them being the decision
alpha?
makers and the alpha and the ones to, control a trajectory and a narrative and be like, yeah, you do this. And women have always been in a submissive form. So I think it also has to do a lot with upbringing, and there's so many factors if we get deep into it.
Yeah, there are many factors. Anyway,
I want to get deep into the Met Gala right now.
Let's go,
because I've been so excited.
So the Met Gala happened on Monday. I'm usually excited for the Met Gala. It's like Naenda.
$50K, just $50,000. That was the ticket, by the way, for the Met Gala.
Please, no. But no, so I was watching the origin of the Met Gala, and that guy broke it down. And basically, an Italian museum was shipped all the way to New York, where now it became, it is a museum, yes, but now it became the Museum of Fashion. So it shows how fashion transcended in different times. From way back, I don't even remember the years, but I'll check it out. From way back, so how fashion has transcended. Every year there's a theme. Every year so initially, yes, they would pay for tickets. And I think it started from like $5 to now $50,000. But then it got to a point where, what's this lady called? The one with the sunglasses consistently? The chairperson of the Met.
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The old lady with the glasses.
Yes.
She's an icon.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's the name. Yeah.
When she took over, wait, did I say
Is it Anna Winter? No.
Anna Winter.
Anna Winter,
yes.
yeah, Anna Winter.
So when she took over, basically she's been regulating the Met Gala to the T. There's a whole list where she goes through it. She has to literally say yes to the food. She's the one who comes up with the design. She's the one who comes up with the theme. Like to the T, she's the one who picks everything that is meant to happen at the Met Gala.
No wonder we can't see Akina Addison Rae on it.
So it's not
No
a matter,
offense.
So it's not a matter of buying tickets.
Yeah.
It's are you on the guest
list?
list? That's why there's so many artists and famous people, I would say, who have never been to the Met Gala or have been to the Met Gala once, because she's the one who decides, are you going to come or are you not going to come?
Yeah.
So it's very skewed. And apparently it's a charity. I don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like that's most of these galas are usually charity.
But you've spent over 15 million on the damn gala alone.
But imagine I didn't know about the origin story. So hey, you get educated on the double-sided tape, and you also get roasted, because I'm about to roast these guys, man. Let's go.
I'll send you the TikTok that talks
Yeah,
I
really want to. It's so interesting because we just see these things and we don't know where they came from.
Fact.
But hey, I want to start with the queens and the king of the Met Gala for
Let's
me,
go.
Rihanna, A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
What?
The looks were okay to me. Like,
what?
I wasn't over the moon about it.
For real?
I wasn't. Diddy and
No, I'm still shocked about the Rihanna thing.
no, for real.
And okay, what about A$AP?
ASAP looked nice. I understood what he was doing, but
Do you know what I
I'm
like
not
the
over
most
the moon.
about these two? First of all, I love the sunglasses that Rihanna is wearing with the lashes
The
outside.
lashes?
It's revolutionary. I'm about to DIY that shit.
Lol.
But but also I really enjoyed the way he was stepping aside while Rihanna was being like photographed and all of that thing. And you can kind of see that the energy between them isn't that, hey, I'm a man and a woman. It's like, hey, Rihanna, we know you're the biggest star of the world and I'm here to just support you on the sidelines. So goals. Okay, fine. We can move on.
Are we talking about best dressed right now? Like
Best dressed, yeah.
Okay, you're going with
Best,
Ace-
worst dress, whatever comes to
You're
your
going
mind.
with ASAP and
Of course. Respect to the queen, please.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Young Miami and Diddy. Oh, they looked so good.
I'm just biased that way, but yes, I agree.
I like the outfit. I just felt like
Energy.
no, like before Rihanna and ASAP.
Yeah.
I liked the
Oh.
outfits. I just didn't think it was the top of the top. Okay. Young Miami and Diddy. Ooh. Ate that shit up. That was really good.
Because I also saw, like, one thing I noticed with is, no offense, but the Asian and the African artist brought it. I'm
yeah.
speaking about Asian as well because, like, some of the actresses, because I do follow, like, Bollywood, it's my job. So, a lot of the actresses usually let us down when they go for these Met Gala events because they're not, I don't know, it's the stylist problem. I don't know what it is going on because you have money. So it's clearly your stylist that you need to change. But this time we had like one of the actresses like Alia Bhatt, Priyanka Chopra. They really did bring it this time and I'm very happy. And then with the
Priyanka always
African...
brings it though.
No, there's some days she goes wrong. There's an outfit of hers. Anyway, I'll find it. I'll show it to you. But yeah, them. And then when it comes to black artists, you said Diddy. Thames. Thames looks so pretty.
Thames looks so... Stormzy looks really good.
Stormzy
Are we
too.
calling Stormzy African? Well, his origins are African.
African,
so.
yeah.
Skepta was there as well. Was it Skepta? No, I'm wrong.
I'm actually looking at the page right now, so just give me a moment.
Anyway, the black niggas were doing what they did best, okay?
Kim Kardashian, I didn't like, by the way.
I liked it.
You
I
liked
liked
it?
I really liked it.
I think North killed it.
North?
Her daughter. Did you
She
see
wasn't
North?
there though.
She was.
You can't. Nobody under the
Well,
age of 18.
then on the red carpet or something, she took her somewhere and there's a picture of Kim and North.
Oh, okay, then that was probably pre.
That's probably
I've
pre.
seen those ones. I've seen those ones.
Because North, I think for me, she's a freaking style icon.
But she wasn't in the Meds.
But it doesn't matter. She's a style icon.
Okay, she is.
And
I
she's
agree.
like the second version of Ye, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. She's like so different from all the Kardashian kids.
True. But actually, another fact about the Met: nobody under the age of 18 is actually allowed to be on the Met at the Met Gala.
Get fact checked by Ashley.
There we go.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I've done my research. Ooh, Daniel Ricciardo was on the red carpet. Another F1 star who's attended the Met. Only Lewis Hamilton has ever been invited.
I don't watch F1, so you're definitely cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm that TikTok. Mimi, Sijui.
It's fine. So Daniel Ricciardo showed up. He looked really good as well. So yeah, that was cute. That was cute to see. The lady from Wednesday, the babe from Wednesday.
Oh yeah, she looked really good as well.
She looked really good.
Usher.
Usher looked like
Usher
a
looked. It looks so nice.
full snack.
Even Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I like how simple their looks were.
And so classy and so neat.
Burna Boy.
Oof.
Burna Boy, at first glance, like I did not like that outfit. But then later on, like when I took a closer look is when I was just like,
You know, I think
They
Burna
look
Boy
really
looks
good.
fantastic in anything he'd wear. I think it's the energy. He's able to carry it out, and he's a zaddy man.
But
Oof,
Bad Bunny.
Burna Boy.
Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny too. I feel like he borrowed Rihanna's outfit though, because he has roses on his little
The veil.
as well, and the same exact roses Rihanna had.
But
Did they get ready together?
The theme, I forget how to pronounce
Me, I
his
didn't
name.
know what this theme was.
It's a designer.
Oh, that's designer that, yeah, in honor of some designer. Okay, look, me, I'm not that deep in the fashion world, but yeah.
I might as well get into the
Blake
the
Lively didn't attend.
fashion. Who? Blake Lively. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold.
Hablo?
Nah, not him. Simone Ashley also looked amazing. That brown babe from Bridgerton.
Did I see her? I doubt
Yeah.
it. God damn.
Given, right?
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
I was like, nice.
So it was Karl Lagerfeld. If you don't know him, he's a guy, he's worked with a lot of Chanel. He's worked with a lot of Gucci. He's a guy with the sunglasses. We'll put picture here. So the theme was Karl Lagerfeld. I hope
In
I'm
honor
saying
of him
that.
or something, yeah.
Yeah, well, a line of beauty. So that's why you saw a lot of like flowers. 'Cause
Yeah.
he works with a lot of flowers.
That's his design.
Yeah, a lot of capes as well, because he does a lot of capes as well. Veils.
I
a lot of
love that
Ch-
shit.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
Chanel inspired looks, because he worked with back in the 80s and 90s. Excuse me. Back in the 80s and 90s, he worked with a lot of Chanel. Like he worked with Chanel even directly, so that's why there was a lot of Chanel.
But I like when guys
I might as well get into this fashion business, honey.
get into it.
Okay,
I
go on.
think you do well. But where was I going with this? Fuck. Shit. Wait, what's the last sentence you said? By the way, we never
guys.
Yeah, I love. By the way, I love
Love.
how guys in this generation are wearing feminine-ish clothes. You know, they're bringing the capes in. Some guys are walking through with gowns, even
Yeah.
like international. Even it's streamed down to like Bollywood artists as well. They're popping through with skirts, and I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah.
like, bring it, show me those legs.
I mean, come to think about it, back in back in the olden days, the 1800s, whatever, men literally used to wear skirts.
Yep,
So even if you look at our Ireland, men still wear, what are they called?
kilts.
Kilts.
Like the Scottish, Irish.
Yeah, men still wear kilts. So it's only now in the recent ages where people have now been told they can't wear pants,
Yeah.
or they can't wear skirts as men. Same way women were never allowed to wear pants. Like the only pants you're allowed to wear was inside your 10,000 layers of clothes, okay?
'Cause-
As pantyhose.
And that's sad.
That's very sad.
But there was a whole revolution for women to wear pants. Can you imagine? That's like it just blows my mind.
So-
Because even traditionally, like in India, and the same topic about men and skirts, back in the day, like when they grew up in India, they never wore pants. It used to be like white kilts, like layers of them, and then wrapped around like a skirt slash skirt.
Yeah.
And that was essentially for the weather conditions over there. It's like hot and cold, and it was just, yeah,
Even when you look at culture generally, look at the Muslim community.
kanzu.
They still wear kanzus.
Yeah.
And they're very comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But you try to wear a kanzu if you're not Muslim, you'll be looked at like you're a little crazy.
By the
you
way,
know?
those Mombasa boys be looking cute in those kanzus.
Let me let me not use them myself.
Especially
but
with them beards and Mombasa boy, and then they're like really rare. You don't go to like just the streets of Mombasa, and they're just some mosques. My friend showed me. She's like, you stand out at this mosque you see on Friday. You're like,
Wow.
what? Juma straight.
you're literally scoping men outside most.
Wait, you don't know Indians, bro? Let me tell you. So when you go to
gosh.
weddings in the Indian community, essentially, that's the dating ground. That's like the Love Island, bro. Do you think Indian babes who go to weddings, why do you think they get dressed all that? I'm not saying everyone, but essentially because the community is based like that when you're at a marriageable age, like 22, 23 plus, you're allowed to mingle at weddings, and that includes going to the temple where you're getting married. You're literally out here, so there's a ladies section, a men's, but you can see each other.
Yeah.
So you're literally here eyeballing a guy, and he's eyeballing you across. Be like, let's meet after this. Bruh, it's a scene. That's where a lot of people meet their partners. Well, back in the day, before social media and dating apps, and even till today, usually
Yeah.
if they're like, oh, if you don't have luck with that, there's a wedding coming up, come true with me, let's see who's single.
Stop.
For real. And then you meet at weddings, and then you like vibe, because there's like alcohol involved in the
Yeah.
party section,
Yeah.
not at the temple, but at the parties there's like alcohol, and then the youngins are together, the oldies are together, and it's a vibe. Like I introduced you to my cousin from there, and she's like,
So our light died, but we still have the light. That's not really
we're
funny.
still shining
but
stars.
We're still shining. Anyway, so for like African weddings, I don't even think when you go to an African wedding, you know, you're just meeting your cousins that you've never met, your uncles that are like, it's family members that you have never met in your life. And from the other side, of course, it's like
Yeah.
there are other families. Now,
But see, they're from across. You can still cross over. They don't become your cousins.
not really.
You can't?
Not can you, Austin?
in your
And what-
in-laws.
Can you cross over into your in-laws?
Let's say if me and Ashley are sisters, then we marry a guy from that side. So can she be married to or like bang some guy from his side of the family? See, she still can, right?
No, she can't.
You can.
Oh, for real?
No,
In
you
African
can't.
culture, that's not allowed?
Because basically it's like intermarriage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like intermarriage.
Because for us,
I
it
mean,
works.
you can fuck around with them.
I mean, duh.
Never stopped anybody.
Yeah, I mean, because I know for us it's all genetically like and clan based. For example, if my surname matches your surname, we can't get married because that means we came from the same clan. And then, but then if we are sisters and there are two boys on that end, we can both get married there. And or if there's like two boys on my side, two girls can come in. But for us, we don't do a crossover. For example, if we're sisters and there are two boys. Wait, we're sister and brother, we can't cross over.
Oh, like your one sister can marry the brother, then the
But that's just boils down to biological siblings. But your cousins, let's say if us guys, like now your husband, all his cousins, I can still get married to them or bang them and stuff like that.
I don't think
Just
it
not
works.
your real brother, but the rest of them, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that
Oh, that's
here.
imagine I didn't know. That's so interesting.
I don't think so. I think it still it's basically you're still family.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because once two families come together, you're one.
A damu in a mix.
You're one. Even cousins. Or, that's why they call them second cousins or far cousins from the left or the right or the. So you're still related.
Okay.
You're still related.
For us, it's like if your bloodline doesn't connect, you're good.
Listen, you can still fuck around with your cousins
Just
from your
shift
sisters or mother's, father's side. Not as
No,
a child,
not-
though. Not as a child. As from your sister's side.
In-laws.
from your
In-laws. No, not from your sister's side. Idiot. That's
Oh my
your own
God,
cousin.
That's your own cousin. That's true.
What in the...
That's true. But that's the thing. Where do you go hunting, though? Like, what are the good hunting? I'm tired of hunting in clubs.
Boys to men.
Boys to men,
I
yes.
saw G talk about that shit. I'm like, yeah, you're onto something.
Yeah. There's a running joke we have where we're just like, if you want to get a date to Capital Club or like Karen Country Club, immediately
I saw that.
what you need to do is invest, okay? Go to the Boys to Men concert. Just get a VVIP or a VIP and you will be good, boo.
They're all sold out, by the way.
But
They're all sold out. Yeah, see.
Talk to me.
Shaza, come over.
Talk to me nicely. I got
let's
you.
go
I got
hunting.
you. I got you.
But-
I want to go for that one, by the way. I probably will because I have a pass. I wouldn't spend money, but
Also,
yeah.
I have a pass too.
Yeah, of course you'd have a pass.
Can I have one, please?
No, it's like the work pass.
Work pass. But if I do, I can get you one.
So I was having drinks with my old man. Whoa. I was having drinks with my old man and the friend. And they were saying, those guys are not boys anymore. Those are men to gukas. Like, you can't call yourself boys to men. Not now. No.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, because now you're men into gukas. Basically,
men to gukas.
you have walking sticks, man. I wonder how the performance is going to be. If they're going to be able to like hit all the notes.
Me, I'm thinking there might be a mix of auto-tune.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Full.
They don't have the same strength
energy.
Yeah.
It's about lovers and reminiscing their good times. That's the whole concept.
For sure.
Yeah, like you listen to those songs and you're like, the time when I was young, and you're just there holding your mama.
Yeah, for sure.
In fact, speaking of mamas and mubabas, do you know that auntie video that we posted?
Yeah.
The auntie dance.
Yeah.
So some person commented right now a few days ago saying, do y'all know that someone's mubabas are just chilling and watching this waiting? In my head, I'm like, bring the money.
Them babas.
Bring them. But those guys are on a TikTok. Like, you know, the thing is for me with all these applications is I hate it sometimes when older people join it. Some of them are funny, but some are just cringe.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. This is funny.
Speak.
Well, G Money.
Oh.
I am sorry. I love you, but yeah, sometimes G and Calvin's TikTok make me laugh because not in a bad way. It's just a generational thing. So these guys, some of the way they post TikToks is the way you used to post Facebook back in the day. It cracks me up. And also, this is because G refused to shoot a TikTok with me.
Oh, yeah. So you're just bitter, huh?
I'm just hurt. And then Calvin also posts like TikToks with collages And I'm just like,
I've seen
a collage
that. I've
on
seen
TikTok.
that.
I'm like, oh my God, okay, guys.
Should we sit them down and teach them how to use it? Okay,
Yeah, I don't mind.
I barely know how to use TikTok in the first place, so I don't think I'm the best person.
But I don't think they need it because at the end of the, like, you know, in the whole bigger picture, they don't need things like TikTok. You understand what I mean? To like, I know, like for me, let me talk about me personally. I need TikTok to build a brand, to get gigs. It's kind of what I do. But for them, TikTok is a funny place where kids are doing funny shit because they're already established. So for them, it's not a big deal. So even me, if I was old, I wouldn't care about posting stupidity because I'm old, I've made it. I don't need to be trying to brand myself online or something.
It's for fun.
Yeah, your name speaks for itself.
So basically, you're calling G and Calvin Wababas. Okay. You heard it here first. I love you. You heard it here first.
If you don't see me in the next podcast, you know why.
No, she's been booted. Quick,
Out,
nah. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm the queen of the good company. You're not going anywhere. We never know. Anyway, you posted something on Twitter.
What did I post now?
You posted, you know me, I keep track of Nimrat. It's like she's
By the
my
way, these days I've become unruly on Twitter. I don't know. My mouth is just yappa yappa. Shanice.
That Shanice.
Shanice.
It's like she's my girlfriend. So I keep track of Nimrat.
Yay. At least
And-
somebody cares about me.
Oh, cute. No, that one is also something we could talk about.
Ay, kuna mingi.
Kuna mingi, I keep track of you. Did I like that tweet?
Oh, the one for content creators.
No, wait.
Okay.
I should have pulled this up 5 seconds later. Okay, on me mappa. Ooh. Do. Still searching.
My heart is doing boo
Anyway, fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna say it the way I remember it.
Okay.
It's something to do with banger and how you're not allowed to say banger on air, which is a little weird for me because, like, me and Andy use that word recklessly. What? Tell us backstory.
Sorry, I need a minute of silence because
okay.
that shit traumatized me.
Okay.
I get a text at 7:20. Banger is not a word we use on air. Now, let me just remind people, you know, sometimes because I look like this, you think there's no content up here. There's a lot of content, okay? I did one class called Media Law for 3 months. I did a law called Media Ethics for 3 months. I fucking got an A, okay? I graded with honors, okay?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like the small one
Oh,
though.
look
And
at
that's why I don't brag
you.
about it. It was minimal.
No, brag about that shit.
So I'm like, I know what the fuck I'm supposed to say on air or not. I'm experienced for 4 fucking years. Okay, 2 primetime shows. I know what I'm supposed to say on air. Like, don't come. Can you say I'm mad? Like, bitch, don't come at me. You know, I don't even care. Because at this point, first of all, it was not watershed hours. It was 7:20. So if you want to say that, oh, it's too modern for the Indians, I'm like, at 7:20, it's not a Mubaba who's listening.
True.
And at that point, I play a mix, which is an urban mix. So that's the vibe. It's urban. So I used it at that hour even, not at an old people hour. So I'm just like, that's lingo, it's personality. And if anything, banger is a word that we use on radio. Now, let me tell you the most ironic thing. On their page, they post a piece of content saying banger of the week.
wow.
Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Because you can't say things like fuck. You can't say things
Yeah,
like
for sure,
ass.
for
Yeah,
sure.
there's some things you can't say.
And that's why we're on the podcast. So
And-
now we can curse. Because we can't curse on air.
I fucking can't say banger on air. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking say it every single day on air just to be like, you know what? I can say it because there's no way in the CAK law that says banger is a bad word.
Okay, I'm assuming it's your PC. Did they break down why?
No, I learnt best not to argue with her on text.
Not argued, but
Yeah.
just be like, is there a reason?
Oh,
as
she doesn't
to
like
why?
to be questioned on text. She's like, if you have anything to ask me.
So wait, she sent this to you on text?
Yeah. So now
So
remember
wow,
it's on
so
record.
so professional.
Yeah, so professional. But that means it's on
Mail?
record.
No, at your mail. Okay, so if she's telling you something on text
Mm-hmm.
and she doesn't like being questioned on text, where are you meant to do the questioning?
In person. So I'm about to have a meeting with her today at 2 p.m. and I'm going to very politely ask that, because please explain to me, like a grown person, why is banger not allowed? Period. And don't tell me that the audience doesn't get the lingo. I don't care, because that's what they associate you with. Because at the end of the day, it's like your personality. If I am not on the station or if I'm on the show, they know, it's a banger. This is something Nimrat would say. Oh, from Wednesday, Nimrat starts celebrating Friday and calls it Pre-Friday.
Wow.
That's a me thing. You see, they associate, and that's all radio is about. Radio is not about putting up a show. It's about being real and how you are. And as long as I'm not breaking any laws, what is the damn problem?
Do you think urban radio is dying?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you have so many podcasts.
Facts.
And that's why we have, because it's like we're operating in the 1980s. Radio in Kenya operates like it's in the freaking 1980s.
I think most of these PCs who are out here, they're stuck in an age where you have a book way, quote unquote, of doing radio, and you're supposed to stick to it. There's no qualms about that.
Yeah.
But allow people to have that freedom of expressing themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bringing my own personality to
Exactly.
this, and that's your own personality of having your own lingo of doing that show.
The
and
audience will catch on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I fully agree, and I actually have the same sentiments. And I feel like the audience has caught on, and I think that's the reason they're falling off.
Yeah.
Because they realize you're holding yourself back so much. Conversations you've had with PCs where they're just like, the person on the podcast will be the same person
On the radio,
air.
and you're like, how?
It can't work like that, because you guys also put so many restrictions to the point where, like, you're so alert on what you're saying and what you're not saying.
It's so rehearsed.
Yeah, it's very rehearsed.
And you can tell.
I mean, personally, me on the Saturday show, I don't have a contract, so.
But that
Come
show
by,
is
Baya.
banging, you guy. I wish you and Andy could do a show on the daily. Y'all would kill it.
Listen to us on Saturdays, guys. It's called the Hip Hop Chart Show. It's on Homeboys Radio, okay? It's a banger. It's a banger.
1 second.
Anyway, bad transition?
Bad transition. Let me check. I'm just replying to a text.
Why are you, wow.
No,
See-
because I got
see
money coming in, bro.
what- Oh,
money.
amen.
It's
No,
money.
respond to all of them.
Okay. So which one do we go with? Guys are tired of affirming women who want to put makeup. Fuck you, Andy. Yeah. No, I'm saying this because he's the one who came up with this conversation and went on and on about it. And the other thing with Andy is when he decides he wants to be right,
He will.
my friend, he'll be right. And then sometimes I'm just too baked to argue with him. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'll talk about it on the podcast.
Explain.
So we're just chilling, hanging. And you're like, I was checking out this like paying babe on Instagram. I'm like, God damn, I love this Islam babes though, because they got their makeup point on, they'd be covered head to toe. But God damn, this girl is beautiful. And then Andy goes like, yeah, but sometimes when you're scrolling, I usually like to go and see a babe's picture with no makeup because the same old story. You meet a girl with makeup, how does she look without makeup? So it eventually led to the point that he talked about us. He's like, I don't get why you and Ashley always keep asking us how our makeup looks and how we look. And I'm like, it's because we like it when our friends hype us up. And that's
Well, okay, go on.
I mean, if you hype me, I'd be quite happy with that. I'm not like I'm depending on it to feel better. I can hype myself. But if I come and ask you, and also it's just for genuine feedback, like, how does it look from like the male eye, not just generally the female eye, because it's also different. You want to know perspectives. So this guy goes like, so we're tired of keeping to tell you guys that you guys look fine. And he's like, now imagine all the girls we interact with. We have to tell everyone that they look pretty because if we don't do it, they'll feel bad. And we have to do it in an instance. So he went on and on about it. But yeah, anyway, the point is, he says I think guys are tired of telling women they look good because they keep asking.
I agree. Oh my God. So,
I'm leaving the podcast.
I agree.
I'm leaving the podcast.
I fully agree with
Because I'm
Andy.
done with y'all shit.
First point. Checking out a babe who has makeup and then looking for a picture of her without makeup. Yes, I do that. And you know why?
Why?
Because I feel like... Oh, I'm going to get heat from this. Okay.
Explain
I
yourself.
feel like, yes, women do look amazing with makeup, okay? And I'm not taking that away from them. And I know that makeup is an enhancer. But sometimes it's an enhancer to the point where you're a different
Hi,
person.
Julikani.
Yeah, you're a completely different person. So I want to see your natural side as well. Also, because I have a thing for pretty girls. Not all of you are beautiful. All of you are beautiful, okay? But I want to see your natural side as well. And also that tells me that you're comfortable in your skin, right? Women wear makeup for themselves. But some women wear makeup so that people can recognize them or so that people can just see them basically.
Appreciate them,
And,
yeah.
Appreciate is a big word. Anyway. And yes, I agree. It's the same way, like, me, I'll ask Andy once.
Yeah.
I'll be like, do I look cute? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes he gets frustrated with me because I'll be like, oh, do I wear this?
Yeah.
Or do I put this on? Or do I change my eye color? Sometimes he gets frustrated because he'll tell me that's the one.
Yeah.
And I decide I'm gonna go and do some dumb shit. And I usually tell him, I know you're sick and tired of my shit.
Yeah.
But just bear with me, okay? Bear with me. So yes, I agree with him.
You know-
to the point where I'll only ask if my makeup is intact.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what he said. He's like, on top of that, y'all, when girls wear makeup and they go to the club, they're out here sweating their makeup off. So every single time they're just worried about it and they keep asking, is my makeup okay? He's like, what if you just didn't wear it and had a good time?
See, and that's the thing. When I'm going to a place where I know it's not perfect, because I sweat. Like, honey, I sweat. Like, I sweat to the point where I have water on my face. So when I'm going to a place where I know it's not well ventilated, I'm not going to wear makeup.
Yeah, you're smart about it.
I want to do this the easiest way
Yeah.
possible and dab my fucking face. I'll ask once if my face looks fine. If I have makeup and I end up sweating, I'll ask once.
Yeah.
Do I still look okay? The other times I'll go and check in the mirror.
You know, the thing is, with me, I think I want to take a different angle with this, okay? There are some things that we've decided that is male nature and some things that is female nature. And I don't know why, as females, sometimes we try to run away from it, and because of comments like these. Because, you see, as a woman, I am going to speak for some women, basically. I'm not saying you're insecure in yourself. You could be the most secure person in the world. Like, you're it, okay? You know you're it. That's the energy you bring, the body language, the vibes intact. But just because you're friends, and I trust your opinion, that's number one why I bug the hell out of you. It's not mostly because I expect you to gas me. No, it's also because I really want honest feedback. And number two, I think makeup has evolved. I think this notion of, oh, you wipe your face, it's going to be something different was a bit like 2010 because
No.
ideally that's the way the makeup was back then. Like right now, the makeup trends are changing in the sense that women are using even less makeup to per se alter their face. It's more about covering imperfections, because back in the day contouring was so big. Right now contouring is very minimal. It's
It's still big.
not as big though.
It's still big.
It's still minimal.
It's the amount,
You tell us.
the amount of get ready with me's that I see, or like makeup tutorials where babes, like by the time they're done, you're like, okay, that's not the same person that we started
But
with.
aren't men
are crazy?
But then on the flip side, I asked the same question. But aren't men attracted to these same women with makeup? Because I'll be real with you, I have experienced both sides. I have been in a room with minimal, like with bare make, with like my face like this, and the attention I received was quite less than the day I did my face done
yeah,
up.
for sure. And I don't take that away from them. Like, girl, you slay.
But then the guys are the ones showing double standards. You do want natural babes, but at the same time, the babe that's going to be approached in the club is the babe who has the most makeup on. Let's be real.
If I say what I need to say, I'll be cancelled.
Let's just say it. This is a podcast, not radio.
Say it.
From my research, God.
Which research?
From my research, I hang out with a lot of men. Yeah, and that's why I kind of understand like where they're coming from. And so your first point was the bugging.
Yeah, like the bugging is just not me asking you to gas me, but it's just for an honest
Let
opinion.
me start there.
Yeah.
Seeing as you're asking them for an honest opinion, if there was anything wrong with you,
Yeah.
they would have told you.
On their own.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't trust them like
no.
that.
Wait, whoa, I got you. So you trust them enough
Yeah.
to nug them.
You know why?
No.
I'll explain why. I want to explain. I'm answering your question.
So, see, let me finish my question. So you trust them enough to nug them for the truth, yeah? But you don't trust them enough to let them go out of their own accord and be like,
Let me answer why.
Fix your
Yeah,
little-
let me tell you why. Tell you
me.
why. Because most of the guys are mindless until you show them direction. So when I'm coming to ask you, that's probably the only time you actually focused on me. You know, as women, you shouldn't be thinking that men are always looking at you or focusing on you. But generally, let me finish, because generally, that's the thing, is if, let's say you're just chilling around, it's like you're not your girl, like your girl. Let's say we're all hanging out. You're like, these babes are used to getting ready, and in my eyes they always look bomb. I'm not even gonna take a small look on their face. But me asking you, so I don't trust you to take that initiative to even look at me and to come and tell me that. But when I know I'm actively asking you, you're actively paying attention.
I disagree. I fully disagree. You know why?
Why?
Because my guy friends literally will be in the club and I start sweating and they'll start dabbing. They'll literally wipe my...
That's why I said you're a pretty girl and it shows. Because pretty girls get their things done for them.
Anyway, my point is...
Even I'm a bit cancelled.
My point is, men do notice some things, right? Maybe it's a relationship you have with them. Because even Andy sometimes has removed things from my hair or has removed specks from my face.
Like, our guy friends are fine, but then there's some that are not.
Even my other guy friends who are not your guy friends.
You're lucky. That's
Like
what I'm trying to say.
they
Yeah.
pay so much attention to me that they will see a speck on my eyelash and they will take it
Wow.
out for me. They pay attention. The problem is we assume men don't pay attention. Men see everything. Am I lying, Austin?
No, you're not.
Men see. Don't assume a man will not see. Also, it's because we've sat down with a man recently. We're chilling, and a babe walked in, and like I didn't even notice. And some guy was just like, the lipstick she's wearing doesn't match his skin tone.
Are you serious?
I said, sorry, what?
Sorry, what?
Which one? And he showed me, and I was just like, oh damn, I see what you mean. And he was like, if it was a little bit darker, it will look better. Men notice.
I think
everything.
it's an experience thing because you have a different experience and I have a very different experience.
It depends on the relationship you have with the person.
No,
then.
I also think it's a lot of a culture thing, Ash. You know, I bring this thing everywhere because I've realized a lot of my interactions are based off it, and that's because I interact with different people, so I'm always trying to find my train of thought. And I think it's also a very cultural thing because I know for a fact the brown men in Nairobi, no.
Leave those ones. Okay, join us on this other side. Join us on the dark side, honey.
Dark chocolate.
Join us on the dark
I
side.
like milk chocolate though.
Anyway, also, did you see how I evaded the other question? Anyway, listen, thank you for watching. It's a wrap. Another episode of Double Sided Tape, episode 19.
Do check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google. Yeah, it takes some time for me to list these things because I'm bad at numbers. But yeah, please check us out and leave any comments. And if you have any questions for us to discuss, also send them in. We've had some really interesting ones. We are ready to talk about it.
Episode 20, actually, we should answer questions.
We do Q&A for 20. That's the
can do
next one.
yeah.
Okay, let's make episode 20 a Q&A. Go
Because we
ahead.
already have so many questions from people. Like,
Yeah,
people
prompt
have been
them.
interacting with us, so we can do a Q&A.
Yeah,
So,
prompt them all.
Kindly, do your thing. We're going to put a poll on Instagram as well.
Yes,
Yeah?
I'll put it everywhere.
That will be dope. So let's do a Q&A on episode 20 because it's a big 2-0, honey. It's a big 2-0. So yeah, let's go. I have a delivery that's outside my door.
Bye, 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 bye.